I've got to show you this. So I wanted some way that I could actually develop an Arduino application. And you might say, oh, look at that, it's working. But there's no Arduinos. Now what I've done is I basically faked in the main, what I've done basically is I've faked the specific things that are needed. So there's no timers. What I've done is I've faked the timer. This is one that ticks every microsecond, every millisecond. And so I just called the same interrupt. I've renamed it, by the way. Where is it? It's up here, yeah. You see, so the original interrupt was this, and this fired roughly every millisecond, I think it was. Yeah, every millisecond, right? And it had an ISR name, so I just called it fake timer instead, so I can call it directly instead of having an ISR call it. And then that's called from this thread down here. Yeah, this one, fake timer thread. Yeah, there it is. And it just calls fake timer and then sleeps for a millisecond. Yeah, and it counts milliseconds, which means that this then operates the same way. Where's it at? So we've got step forward, and then we've got the delay, which is operated through a call to millis, which is the Arduino implementation of telling you how many milliseconds have passed. Okay, and then we just put a delay in there. Yeah, and this is basically, this is spinning to waste time. Yeah, and that's how it's done. And then that prints the actual delay and stuff like that. There's a whole, that's a whole bunch of stuff that's for testing purposes on the Arduino itself. And then here, this is a UART receive, which receives characters, which you'd normally get when you're sending them through the UART, but I'm actually doing it directly through the keyboard. So I've implemented instead fake UART thread, and all it does is it uses getChar to get the character, and then it calls UART receive with the characters as they're pressed. And you have to do some trick with term.io so you can actually get the so you get immediate mode. Yeah. So basically what I've done here is I've used two threads that take the place of the actual interrupts that are done by the Arduino, and they run asynchronously. It's cool, it works. I might try and do some other stuff so I don't have to keep doing this. But that's pretty cool. I actually like, that's pretty cool. And it works just the same way as if I'm pressing the keys. The trouble is the keyboard layout's a bit different. I think I'll slow it. No, I need to slow it down. You can see delays changing, or by tens like that because I'm pressing the key. There we go. Oh, battery's getting low. There. And then I can also change the PWM, even though there isn't a PWM, of course. That's up and that's down, I think, isn't it? Yeah, there you go. Oops, focus. There you go. That's the lowest. Or I think 5 stops it. There you go. So all these things work the same way in this interface. They don't actually, but I can actually put stuff in there to do prints, because it does putser, which originally uses the UART to output to this console, but that's the same, it's standard AO. Yeah, that's pretty good. I don't believe it. Yeah. Oops. Yeah, it's because it's spinning loops and stuff like that, and on the Arduino that's fine, but on the PC that's not good. No.